Welcome back to a episode I wasn't expecting to make this week. I thought we would be under different terms, but alas, here we are. The Orioles were swept for the first time in a couple of years now. 3-0 by the Rangers in the ALDS. Ross, what? I, I can't, I've had a few days to think about this. I'm kind of glad we didn't do the video raw after we lost. But in a way, I would have loved to see that conversation. But thoughts on this? We got here. We weren't supposed to be here.
No, that's like I said. Like I said in our last video, we weren't supposed to be here. We were barely supposed to make the playoffs. We weren't supposed to win the division. We weren't supposed to win 100 games.
Nope.
We weren't supposed to be the second best team in MLB. So we got playoff experience in a year we didn't think we were going to get playoff experience, or at least not the playoff experience we thought we were going to get.
Yeah.
We were maybe playing a wild card game on the road, but no, we got playoff experience. And someone said, it's better than being sad here than being sad after losing 100 games.
This sadness is a lot easier to get over, more digestible. It sucks. I was hoping to get to go to the game when they came back to Baltimore, but again, we got here. We weren't supposed to be here, and I will forever sing that chant. After the game, I saw a lot of stupid shit. I'm gonna be real honest with you. People talking about Brandon Hyde needing to get it fired. I'm just like, Baltimore, what the fuck, man?
You know how we are.
I know, and I hate it.
I hate it too. I brought it up. I brought it up all this week, and fire Harbaugh. What? Why?
Why?
Why is this what Baltimore does?
It's like, I don't know. It's like, no, Brandon Hyde honestly took us from the fucking sewers of Baltimore to the penthouse.
Now, I'll be honest with you. When he first was hired, I was like, okay, you're a placeholder. You're gonna be fun. I've changed my tune on him.
100%.
He was like, oh, this is actually, I think, what we needed. This is exactly, this is the right guy for this. Does he get a little confusing with, did he overmanage a little bit this series? Probably. It was his first series.
Yeah.
He was going against a guy who I think just won his 15th.
Yep.
It's the second most overall. So, no, I'm glad he's here.
Yeah.
Like I said, but that's what we do. When we win, it's everyone else, it's the players. When we lose, it's the coach or manager.
Yep. I mean, again, comes with it's just Baltimore's sports culture. And, again, this is why we're here to talk about it. We are going to talk about it because, again, we see it too often. It's like, come on, people, stop. I get the knee-jerk reaction to jump on Twitter and be a whole asshole. I get it. You want to get this shit off your chest, but think logically, people. Come on. Why will we get rid of the person that got us to our first 100-win season since fucking forever? Y'all remember the times before this shit?
2 years ago, we lost 110 games.
110. Look, back in the day when you and me were in college, that weird time period after high school, whatever, when we were going to games, it was not uncommon to get tickets for like $5 up top and go down.
It was a known practice. You walk up, buy the cheapest ticket, you walk in, and you go sit in left field.
Yup. You can't do that no more. That's how good we've gotten. The fact that we can't do it, I'll take that a million times over if it means we get 100-win seasons.
Yeah, if I'm going to an Oriole game and I got to sit in the upper level, which we did, am I at the stadium?
Yes. It's camping yards. They're in a bad seat in the house. Let's be honest here.
No.
Come on. One of literally the best baseball facility in the MLB. And it's 30 years old somehow. Wow. But again, man, and I mean, we just signed a 30-year new lease. So baseball will be in Baltimore for 30 years. who no fuck knows what's going to be. What year is it? 2053. Wow. I'll be 64. I'll be old as shit and cranky. More than I am now. Oh God. But yeah, again, just seeing how much baseball has been rejuvenated in this city, seeing the fans back in the seats, that everybody there is safe. I think every single person in the organization after this season is safe, has earned something here. There's a lot to be said. Of course, thoughts on the series overall. You start to question, because again, some weird shit happened. Does the MLB need to rework its postseason schedule?
Yes.
100%.
You can't have the 3 100 win teams go 1-9. You are making people have been saying congratulations, MLB. You just took a 162 game season and made it pointless.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like the top 5 teams were like 1-12 or 1-13.
Yeah.
The Braves were the only one that got to win. The Astros know how to do it, but good for them. But
yeah, hey, maybe that'll be us one day.
That's our plan. But
that's the goal.
Like I said, the Braves won 104 games. Everyone was basically saying, "Who's going to go play the Braves in the World Series?"
Mm.
No, 5 days off is not. It just doesn't work. People might say, "Well, after the first game, you get." No, you just got done basically doing spring training for a week. Why this team was playing?
Yeah. Again, baseball is a sport of just pattern and consistency, and when you break that consistency, and you give these. I mean, again, baseball's played what six days a week or some shit like that. Like
basically, I mean, the Orioles. If you look at the Orioles September, they had two scheduled days off, and that was without any postponed games that got moved to September. That was the schedule.
That was just it.
I think Jordan said at one of our last videos the best solution would be a day after the season, have the first game be a doubleheader, and if necessary, the third game will be the next day, and then a day after that, you are traveling on that day to your next game.
Yeah,
that gives maybe 3 days, 4 days off there, not a week, maybe 3 days if ish. But good.
Yeah.
It didn't help that there was all the wild cards were sweeps. Who could have saw that coming? But that still only took away 1 day from their rest.
So I do have a question, because again, I may know where your head's gonna go with this one, but when we did our episode a few weeks ago, we kind of were talking about who we wanted to see. Do you wish we had have seen Tampa instead of the Rangers now?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I think we could have stuck with their offense better.
It's the enemy that we know.
Yeah. Like I said, that first game against Texas, yeah, we held it back, but it's surprising because they were coming off at a little 7 run game against the Rays and bleeding them like 11-1. But after that, you saw what happened.
Yeah.
One game we were able to fight back. We made it look respectable, but at one point I even said, "Oh, that was a fun season."
Yeah.
That was before game 2 was over. I'm like, "Yeah, we're giving up grand slams to our left field, which is we moved the wall back for a reason."
It's not supposed to happen.
The whole point of the wall was not sort of the grand slam to go over the wall.
Oh man. Yeah. When we lost game 2, like losing game 1 and being there, it was kind of like, you know what? I was kind of it's like, it sucks a lot, but I'm here, so it's cool. But at the same time, game 2, it's like they gotta win, right? It's the second home. They gotta win. You can't get swept
at home. No,
there's no way that's gonna happen. And when it happened, it was like, oh, okay. And then, of course, you heard about the stuff that came out. Dean Kramer is closely related to the situation in Israel. Our prayers are with those people over there. Just complete atrocities. And it weighs heavy on Dean Kramer, whose family is from Israel. How much that may have played into it, I don't know. Because again, with the media, if he had done good, they would have said how he overcame. But it was the fact that he was in a slump. It was just like kind of a melancholy, about it. Um, who knows how much that played into it, and that's a tough thing to play through, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think it came. I think it kind of came out today or so that basically John Means was probably supposed to start that game, but because he got hurt, elbow soreness, wasn't on the roster.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Dean should have or was supposed to be out there.
Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised it wasn't Kyle Gibson to begin with.
Yeah.
Just as the veteran on that's why we got him. That's partly why we got Flaherty, but he proved to suck. So I'm glad he didn't get to start. But I'm surprised it wasn't Kyle.
Yeah.
But that's kind of where Hyde's inexperience managing even in game got there.
Mm-hmm.
You should have had someone up sooner. You should have basically, I think, like I said, basically had Flaherty and even Gibson. That guys just be loosening up from the start of this game.
Yeah.
Just in case Dean doesn't have it or whatever, go to you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, that's something he learned from experience. Now he has it.
Now he has it. Exactly. I mean, people are, what we did, people didn't really realize the guy he was managing against has the most playoff appearances. So
yeah,
this is expected almost.
I mean, you're all wanting to fire the manager of the year.
You got to be kidding me here. Again, there is not a better turnaround in baseball than the Baltimore Orioles. I will put my name on it. There is no better turnaround. And the fans, Baltimore fans, you want to get rid of them? Y'all fucking kidding me, man.
One series? One
series.
This doesn't count towards breaking our sweep streak, but we haven't been swept in 90-something games. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I hope not.
Fingers crossed.
I'd be really mad if it does, but
I would. Oh, that would suck. That would really.
Well, even if it did, we had 90-something straight series without being swept, and you won sweep. You're like, fire him.
Yeah, what?
Look, we weren't the only ones.
No,
the Dodgers, the Braves,
people that were expected to be here.
hell, Tampa got swept.
Oh shit!
The team we were fighting until 3 games left.
Oh man, you gotta be kidding me here.
It's baseball. We ran into a hot team.
Yep.
Remember, they were leading their division most of the year until the end when they started to slump.
Oh man. So let's say it. Let's talk about it. Who do you think's gonna win it all?
Who's left? I think I don't necessarily want to because the city annoys me. It's too close, but I think the Phillies might get it this year.
That would be the Cinderella good story. That would be the good story. The bad story is Texas just keeps running.
Well, I mean, if Texas is going to go win, I'd rather say I lost the World Series champ than someone that's going to get bounced by Houston.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely rooting for them in the ALCS. Not only that, because Houston's just they're still the bad guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Texas goes on. No, bad story. We have Houston goes and wins another one, except for what we are looking to be.
Yeah. Exactly. We see how the plants are doing.
Yeah, I mean,
Mike Elias, how his seeds have grown, the fruits of his labor. I think that's a confidence builder. I mean, the fact that Houston, number one, has been to the playoffs so many freaking times, again, and given how the Orioles are running, the man, it's something legendary to see. These are 2 separate rebuilds in 2 separate markets, and they're all going great. Let me be honest with you. I'm gonna do it early. Game ball. Game ball of the whole season. Mike Elias. Organization from Mike Elias down, but primarily Mike Elias. Holy shit. That's the story. You took two franchises in two separate markets, and now they're both playoff contenders. They're playoff contenders. They're one is going almost possibly going to the World Series.
I think this is Astros' 7th straight ALCS.
7. Come on, I could get used to that. 7 playoff appearance. Baltimore, we can get used to that. That's incredible. That's literally incredible. No, but again, I can't say enough about this team. They did great. They surpassed all projections. Wow, just out of the water. And we're still growing. We're still growing. We still got people coming up the farm system. Our entire team's young. The whole team. That whole fucking team out there is young. Come on. Ross, what moves though? Given that we do have a young team, dude, we don't have a lot of guys that we have to pay right now. What moves should we be making in the offseason though?
Well, besides paying people we don't have to pay because we can pay them, is
That's true. Why
that
not?
is called a catch. That is called our catcher and shortstop. I would like if one of them got paid this offseason.
That's
unfortunately it might not happen because that's how we do. But other than paying our own people, we need a pitching still.
Yeah,
we need to solidify the bullpen. I mean, whether it's guys we have now, but problem is a lot of those guys that were doing good in the postseason are ones who might still be starters.
Yeah.
DL Hall, Tyler Wells, they're still possibly in plans as starters. So we that was the one thing people pointed out our postseason roster. We didn't have that lawn man to go to. That guy, okay, this guy went 3 innings and we need someone to shut it down now.
Yeah.
So I think we need that possibly still another
We need
starter.
an ace.
I think our we might not have a traditional ace. It's somewhere between. It's like it's basically A and B with Bradish and Grayson.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think the problem with that. I don't think we're gonna pay a true ace. I don't know who's all out there. I think that people might get paid by their own teams. Just I said, if we do get a starter, it'll probably be another version, if not Kyle Gibson again.
Yeah.
Just veteran-ish. But like I said, we hopefully we'll have John Means back. We have Bradish. We have Grayson. We have Kramer.
Yep.
DL Hall, Tyler Wells. So we're starting to see the fruits of that pitching labor that we've been waiting for. Just need to solidify that bullpen.
Yep. Yeah. And
remember, don't forget, we don't have a closer next year.
Ooh, what?
He is still out. Remember, he is not back until 2025 at least.
Really?
So, well, no, he's out all next year. We're definitely. Oh yeah, Tommy John surgery for Batista. That was when he got it done. They were like, oh, but that's why we also I think signed him until through 2025, knowing 2024 is nothing. So we could still also get another back end piece.
Yeah.
Unless we think Cano can do it, but remember he was a surprise this year.
Yeah, I mean, he made it to the All-Star game.
Like I said, but he was I forgot what it was, but he was one of the guys like, hey, let's go pick him up, see what happens. Oh, holy crap, this guy's good again.
Yeah.
Like I said, Batista was the same way, and he proved that he could do it consistently back-to-back years. So we somehow find those diamonds in the rough. We did it with Jorge Lopez. So, like I said, there's like I said, maybe a back end piece, and just like I said, we just didn't have a solid middle. We have a lot of back end pieces. We have a lot of 7, 8, maybe 9 inning guys, 9th inning guys. We don't really have a 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
In case starter goes short or something.
Yeah. We saw that.
I mean, yeah, it was a little surprising because those guys were kind of relying on Brian Breaker wasn't. I don't know why he was anywhere in that game.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Webb. He was actually decent when we brought him here. But no, like I said, we're pretty fine anywhere else.
Yeah.
And we might have to make moves to make room for people. So we gotta wonder what people might end up getting moved just because we have a guy here. We need to put him somewhere.
Yeah. I could, yeah, I can't, I don't even know who would end up moving. I could see maybe Mateo.
Well, I'll fine if I'm actually fine if we keep him as long as he's a bench player.
Yeah.
Don't let him play. The top names I've been hearing recently is either kind of between Santander and Hayes. Just because that's kind of where we have prospects coming up right now.
Yeah.
Our infield prospects are kind of here. Not counting Jackson Holiday, who will be here
Yeah.
next year. So basically have first, right, and left are sort of options.
Yeah.
Cedric will probably be in center until the guy we drafted this year is ready to take over. But who knows? Let's see Orioles. That's for later on.
That's another episode. And again, it's been a great season covering baseball. I think again, this is like probably the first year we've truly put a lot of energy, a lot of content just into baseball. And that, you know, that just goes to show you how much baseball has been reinvigorated into this city. It's been exciting. We are going to be covering off season. There's no question about it. Can't wait to go to games again. I'm already counting down the days in South Florida. Oh God, that's what we should try to do.
I've been a few times.
I know you have. I know. That's fucking fun. Again, playing the show honestly has just reinvigorated my love of baseball too. Honestly, but we kind of actually talked about that before the show. So I'll put that at the end of the video if y'all want to hear about our talk about MLB the Show 23. My new current favorite baseball game. I mean, favorite video game, honestly, topping Madden without a doubt. Yeah. Any last words, Ross, before we sign off?
No, like I said, weren't supposed to be here.
Yep.
Climb the mountain higher than we're supposed to.
Almost.
Like I said, the sky's the limit right now. I don't. It's not going to be like 12, 13, 16 when we got there and then just fell hard. We built differently then.
Yeah.
We're younger built. We're a young team. We have the should be future rookie of the year,
without a
AL
doubt.
manager of the year. If they don't win either of those, that's clearly the national media does not like Baltimore.
Would that surprise you though?
Honestly, the rookie of the year this time would.
Yeah.
It really would.
It would, because no one played better than Gunnar.
Just looking at the odds right now with it, it's not even close.
Yeah. Again, there are players that you can look at and say they may build a statue for that kid one day, and Gunnar is one of them.
500. He batted 500 this series in the DS. After a slow start, he went 500.
It's great. And he's already got his first licks in the playoffs.
Yeah.
He's that shit out of the way. Next year is insane.
Gave himself a black eye sliding home.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, that looked fucking gnarly.
and of course, I believe it sounded like Adley added to the tradition of standing there watching the other team celebrate.
Yeah, he didn't really have the greatest of postseason play.
No, those 5 days hurt him the most.
Yeah,
he was actually, I think, coming in hot at the end of this year.
So I'll be cool if like winning 96, if that means we get a wild card series, because apparently that's the key.
Yeah.
Like what? Let's lose a couple of games. I hate to say it. Come on, that's the only logical. I mean, The Orioles are a great baseball team. This isn't a fluke. When we were talking on the fence in the summer, we're like, are they good? Where did no, without a doubt, they are one of the best baseball teams in the MLB right now. And it's amazing to say that. Again, if we had had the wild card games, we would be in the championship series easily. I don't doubt it. Going through Tampa and then coming to Texas, how if those roles were reversed, I think, yeah, no question. How they played even game 2 of the series. That's 8 runs. They could put up 8 runs easily. Come on. But yeah, last words from me. It's been a great Orioles season. Like I said, we're going to be continuing to cover them as things happen. It sucks that it's over, but I'm very, very proud of our team. Without a doubt. Can't say it enough. Ross, it's been a pleasure talking about them with you. Of course, you know, we got the Ravens this weekend taking on the Titans. So be on the lookout for that video. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more. Thank you, Orioles, for such a great 2023 season. Go O's.